Welcome back to the Boot Tragedy. We're going to jump right into this. It is Rashid Shaheed season for the Saints at return man, maybe at receiver. We'll see when the game starts, but for sure, it looks like he's finally going to get his opportunity to return kicks for the Saints. And I've been waiting for this since after the draft day. The day we signed him in undrafted free agency, I started watching his receiver highlights, and the kick return, punt return highlights jumped off the screen. And I actually predicted this. I'm going to drop this, in the middle of this video right quick. This is my prediction from, this is right after the draft, so maybe a day or two after the draft. This is what I predicted about Rashid Shaheed and the Saints.
I'm not going to stop it anymore because I've seen enough. He's a special returner. I don't care where he went to school. You can see the elite speed, the elite athleticism. You can change side to side. You can stop on the dime. There's that peace sign. The cut, I know what this sign is about. I already know what this sign is about. And Deontay Hardy, I love you, but good speed here. But yeah, Deontay Hardy, man, it's looking spooky for you. Obviously, Deontay Hardy signed his restricted free agent tender this year, so he's on the last year of his deal. Now, if he's going to want a lot of money and you got this returner sitting in there, it's going to be tough for the Saints to just pay you as a returner. Obviously, he tried to play receiver last year, and it went okay. I think he was our second best receiver, honestly. He was the only one getting constant separation. But, this kid is looking like an elite returner. He tore his ACL. That's why he didn't get drafted. He tore his ACL. He obviously had a lot of suitors for him in undrafted free agency because to give him $250,000, for me, I think the Saints' plan is to just have him, probably sit on the practice squad, maybe, be ready in December or November, however long it takes for him to get back. I think I read he was 4 or 5 months post-surgery, so he's getting close. It takes about 9 months to fully, get there, 12 months to be feeling like yourself. So he's getting close with that ACL injury. I think the idea is to sit him for a year, kind of see how that Deontay Hardy plays out next summer. If he wants too much money or if the Saints can't come, to a deal with him, you got one of the best kick returners in college history just, coming up on your team that's already on your roster that's been in the program for a year. I think that could be a plan with the Saints. I'm not sure, but if you give a guy $250,000, you obviously have plans with him. Or maybe he's a good receiver. I haven't watched any receiver film on him or highlights, so I don't know that. But Deontay Hardy, I did think, if you remember me from any videos from, during the season, I said Deontay Hardy fell off as a returner. Hey, I'm just telling it like it is. He was elite the year before that, 2019, 2020, I believe, but 2021, he was mid. For his standards, he was very, very mid. This kid, this don't look mid. I'm gonna just say that right now. Obviously, this not NFL talent, but you can see the flash, on the screen. His kids, he's got it. So man, we'll see how this plays out. That's spooky though. When I was looking for him, I was not expecting to find this.
No, that prediction was, I say, pretty close. I made that prediction in May, April, May, something like that, around draft time. So I was off by a month. I said November the Saints will probably have him ready. It's October 15th. Hey, I missed it by 2 weeks. But it is Rashid Shaheed time, man. He recovered from his ACL fairly quickly. I kind of based my timetable on the Jameson Williams, the receiver from Alabama. You see, he still hasn't played for the Lions. They're both, toward the ACL around the same time. Jameson probably a little later. But, I'm just excited for this kid to see what he has out there, man. Don't want to, put too much pressure on him. I'm not expecting the sky, from him in his first game. I'm not expecting a kick return for a touchdown or anything like that. But I'm just expecting, some minimal plays, man. On the punt return, let's not get 1 yard. Let's not just fair catch everything. Let's catch the ball and maybe just get us an extra first down. Get us 9, 10 yards, Instead of starting from the 25, we start from the 35. Instead of starting from the 30, we start from the 40. Things like that. So I'm just looking for things like that, man. I'm not putting too much pressure on the kid. It's going to be his first NFL game. We're already 6 weeks in. 5 weeks in. It'll be week 6 when he plays. So, everybody's got game speed ahead of him. He hasn't played a football game since he tore his ACL. So I'm going to be patient with him. But as time goes on, man, I do expect big things from him. I love what I saw on film from Rashid Shaheed. And now that we got that out the way, let's talk about this injury report for the Saints and the Bengals. Well, really, we'll just talk about the Saints. Deontay Hardy, coming off this Rashid Shaheed talk, we should know that he's probably not going to play. Foot injury. Didn't practice Wednesday. Didn't practice Thursday. He's probably going to be out. I'm not sure if they ruled him out already. Then you got Jarvis Landry. He didn't practice Wednesday. Didn't practice Thursday. That's, that's concerning, receivers. Michael Thomas, I think they already ruled him out. He didn't practice Wednesday or Thursday as well. With that foot injury, Marshawn Lattimore, abdomen injury, I'm not sure what it is. I haven't been reading up on it too much, but he hasn't practiced the last 2 days as well. Then you have Peyton Turner. He hasn't practiced the last 2 days, a chest injury. Then we got Chris Olave. This is important. This is an important one right here. He did not practice Wednesday, but symptoms have cleared up, and he was limited on Thursday. That's a big, big sign. We'll see what he does today on Friday. I haven't checked the reports or anything like that. But if he practiced today on a limited basis or on a full basis, we can go on, consider him a go for Sunday's game against the Bengals. It is a very good sign that he practiced Thursday and, wasn't cleared Friday or Saturday or something like that. So, doing football activities on a Thursday, that's very, very good. Kelvin Throckmorton in the hip, did not practice Wednesday, limited Thursday. That's good. I mean, backup guard. The starters are healthy, but if he needs to come in, he's going to be able to play. Ryan Ramczyk, he's been limited. He's probably going to be limited for the entire year just because that's Ryan Ramczyk, all-pro tackle. He doesn't really need to practice and go through those motions, man. He's a beast. Paulson Adebo, knee injury, new injury for him, but he limited both days, but practiced both days. JT Gray, limited and then fully practiced. Taysom Hill, limited, fully practiced. They're just taking care of that rib injury, in my opinion. I think he's going to be fine. Marcus May, we can clap it up for Marcus May. Back at practice, limited both days. Hopefully, he'll play. You got 2 limited practices in, no full practices as of yet, but I do like that he's back on the practice field. Malcolm Roach, ankle injury. I think he'll be fine. And also get another clap up for Jameis Winston. He's back, limited both days. As a quarterback, not being able to go through full practices. I think Andy Dalton's probably going to, start this week. I haven't heard that anywhere, haven't saw that anywhere. I'm just going to guess. Most important thing about that injury report to me, Alvin Kamara, we did not see him. Also, Jameis Winston, that's very important. Marcus May, that's very important. Taysom Hill, look like he's going to play. So, those are very important pieces to the team that look like we will have back for this Bengals game. And we're going to need all hands on deck. The ones that are concerning to me, Michael Thomas, Marshawn Lattimore. You don't want to see those two guys. That's arguably the most talented player on offense and defense, both not practicing this week. Michael Thomas, I think, has already been ruled out. With Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd, coming to town, I would love to have Lattimore. Now, if he's hurt, he's hurt. The next man up. Next man up. We got Roby and Adebo on the outside, Evans on the inside. We just got to do what we got to do, man. May coming back, retiring at safety. We got to just make it work. 2 safeties deep, 1 safety deep, however we're going to do it. But we do have the talent, at least to keep them in check. Jamar Chase isn't having the best of years right now. So, let's keep that the same, at least through the Saints game. Look, I love my LSU receivers. If you want to go off, hey, wait till next week to do that. Don't try to come do it on us. But it's something about those LSU players when they play the Saints, especially in the Superdome. I mean, just look at this year. We saw what Justin Jefferson did to us. Remember, Odell played for the Giants when he came back to the Superdome. Those LSU players love to come to the Superdome, especially the ones from New Orleans or Louisiana. They love to come back. They love to show out. So we're going to have to keep Jamar Chase under wraps. Like I said, a lot of guys are injured. We'll see what that injury report looks like today. But I'm excited, man. This is, one of the most exciting games we'll have. We're getting a couple guys back. A couple guys are hurt, unfortunately. But we got Rashid, Shaheed in the building, man. One of my favorite prospects, a guy that wasn't drafted, mainly just because he tore his ACL. Hopefully that's healthy. Well, I know it's healthy. They wouldn't put him out there with a hurt ACL. You can play with a sprained ankle or something like that. So he looked like he's finally healthy, man. He's gonna get a shot. I just hope he makes the most of this opportunity, man. I've been advocating for him since we signed him. Now he's healthy, and let's see what he can do. I'll actually post the other videos I did of him, some more return videos, some receiver videos. The guy's an athlete. The guy has speed. He has everything you want in a receiver and a kick returner. He's just a big play, ability player, and we just need to get the ball in his hand. If he gets, 5 touches this game, if it's just kick returns, punt return, maybe a jet sweep, bubble screen, whatever it is, 5 touches for him, 5 to 7 touches, I think that'll be good. I think that'll be perfect for him, and let's see if he can make some plays with the ball. As always, man, thank y'all for tuning in. Let me know what y'all think about Rashid, Shaheed, and his injury report in the comments below, and as always, just DaBoot Tragedies, and I'm out.